Good day, traders. This is Rick with your futures trading coach aftermarket update for the live trading alert call room. Today's Thursday, Thursday, April 24th, 2014. Today we had a beautiful day in the trading room. By beautiful, I mean the market actually moved. So we got short up here at 8:21 in the morning. 8:21 in the morning. 1879.50. Now that was pre-market. I said we have a theoretical risk. We can get out of this trade without taking a full stop if it goes against us. I want to get into a risk-free trade, and I wanted to see how far this thing can go. I specifically said for various reasons that this market could come down. I said, and I will not get out. I want to get in until we get some reasonable profits. Okay, get ourselves into a risk-free trade and see how far we can take it. We got into a risk-free trade here. Market came down, took profits. As soon as this candle closed below here, I said we were coming down to here. As soon as it closed below here, I said we were coming down to this line right here. Once it blew past these two targets that I had on my chart right here, I said it was probably going to come down to around here. At this point, I thought what happened here was going to happen here. Okay, and we were already about 8 to 10 points in the trade. So I said this would be a good spot to get out. If it comes down further, that's fine. I'm not going to count it or whatever because it's enough. I said if you had, most people only had one contract left at that point. I said if you had two contracts left, you would get out, and you'd get out around 66. Okay, but nobody had any contracts left, so it's not fair to really count that. But trading the methodology by our rules, if you have more than one, you would take one off here, and then you would have taken the other one off here, and you would have gotten out somewhere around the low right there. Market came back up here. I mentioned an understanding trade that we had here. We did not take it because of where these candles closed here. I just didn't want to get them in too high. It would have worked for a couple points, but again, we passed on that one. We waited until the next trade. We got long here at 10:12 Central Standard Time, and we took that up plus 1 point, plus 3 points. Once this candle closed above here, I said it opened the door for these targets, but we still had a lot of traffic in the way right here, a lot of stuff here. Once they started closing below here, the room was going to close. I said just get out, so we got about plus 1, plus 3, and then plus about 2.5 or so. And that was it. Beautiful day. Two decent quality trades, acceptable trades. Could have had a few more, but could have got long here. I could have made a case for it, like I said, but just didn't want to get busy doing that. I wanted to wait for more confirmation in the market. So that was it. Beautiful day. Two trades, two winners. This was an RS trade here, and this was a power play. And beautiful day. We're going to come back and finish out the week. Tomorrow's Friday, and we're going to do it all over again. And until then, I want to wish everybody a happy day, happy and safe trading. See you guys tomorrow.